Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. Welcome back to another episode of our Bears Modded Madden franchise. So this last week that we had players of the week, it's two Steelers, Deshaun Watson and TJ Watt. And then for the NFC is Sam Hubbard and Brock Purdy. We're flying high off a 1-point win against the Eagles. That was just an insane game. We had no business winning that one. And well, Caleb Williams, your player of the game, 2 touchdowns, 1 passing, and an additional touchdown rushing. So 3 TDs at this point. Pulling statistically, Caleb Williams, 483 yards. He has more yards than DeAndre Swift at this point. 7 rushing touchdowns, 16 passing touchdowns. That's crazy. We have done absolute work with Caleb. And only one fumble, which is interesting. DJ Moore over 700 yards. Rome Odunze, who is I think out. Rome Odunze, yeah, he's out for another 2 weeks at this point. This is week 11, so he's back in week 14. That's going to be something that we're going to have to wait on, which is slightly unfortunate. Will Campbell is also out, and we have questions on the line if something happens. He's also back week 14, and Brisker still has another week before he gets back. Let's preview this Baltimore game. If I can find Baltimore, there they are at the top. Their injuries, we kind of already know all about this. No one's coming back. No, it's week 11, so look at Andrew Voorhees and Trent Simpson back in the rotation. They've both been out since week 5, so they'll slot in. And then Samuel Brown is not ready to come off the IR at this point. He's just not ready. For them, statistically, what we're looking at, Lamar Jackson just shy of 2,000 yards, passing 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, protecting the football. But it's a run-first team. Derrick Henry pounding the rock, 708 yards, 1 touchdown though. Lamar has 7, likely some option play out of the backfield at the goal line. We're looking at yards. Zay Flowers, 624. Devontae Walker, 292, 261 for Mark Andrews. Isaiah Likely has been banged up a little bit. Rashad Bateman has been banged up, finally back in the rotation after the last couple of weeks. On defense, Roquan Smith doing Roquan Smith things as always. 2.5 sacks, 9 sacks by Adolphe Owa. It's been big. No safeties, forced fumbles. I mean, this could get ugly if we get some hits taking on our running backs. But 6 forced fumbles, tons of fumble recoveries, 2 touchdowns on defense as we go through with the sack total. After Owa, though, it's 3.5 for Jordan Birch, and Roquan is 2.5. So not getting to the quarterback a lot. Did lose the Super Bowl last season to the Green Bay Packers, so they want revenge on a 5-4 campaign. They are currently second in the AFC North, which is quite interesting because I think it's the Steelers. We already looked at the mock draft last episode on the tail end of it. Nothing really big. With that, I'm not sure if I like where I'm picking, if the value's there for Kilgore. It might be something of a trade back, but at the end of the day, it's still only week 11, and there is a lot of football left to play. Hey guys, welcome to week 11. Jalen Johnson here in the throwbacks. 4 interceptions for the team. We're going against the Ravens in this high-powered offense. The biggest thing, though, we need to protect the football against a great defense and see what we can do in this running game, because I think we might live or die on this running game today. And if we can get that going a little bit, maybe we can have a bit better balanced attack to take on this Ravens team. Both teams are likely playoff bound at this bit. We're 6-3, and we will kick off to the 5-4 Ravens. Remember, they are second behind the Steelers here as they take it out to the 26. Out comes the dynamic playmaker, and I think two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. So 1,800 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Does have, I believe, 5 or 6 rushing touchdowns. Actually, no, he has 7. So here we go, dropping back, looking, going deep, and it's picked off the first pass of the game. Jalen Johnson all over Bateman, and that is what we want. His 5th of the season. The first play of the game. What? All right, Caleb Williams coming out here, 2,400 yards, 16 interceptions, actually 16 touchdowns and 12 interceptions as we start from the Ravens 46. Looking here, going to be a handoff to Swift, trying to establish this run. Bounce out the outside only for a few. On second down, give it to Swift again, up the middle, and that's quickly taken down from the gain of 2. Empty set, looking, has time, going to the middle, finds DJ Moore, and that is a quick stop. We're going to go forward on 4th and 2. Dropping back, looking, blitz is picked up. Tutu Atwell holds on to that one. So moving the chains here, handoff to Swift in the backside, taken down heavily. And Tutu Atwell picks up an injury, so he's going to be out for the remainder of the game. Means Turpin's going to come in. We find more on the deep crossing route, or actually the shallow crossing route for a couple of yards. Dropping back this time. Blitz is picked up, going over the middle and caught by DJ Moore for the first down. Gonna be a handoff up the middle to Swift, trying to work in against this defense, and it's cleaned up by the former Bears linebacker Roquan Smith. Johnson out of the screen here. Next play gets a first down inside the 10, down to the 4. Coming out here, Caleb needs to get this game clean and going, and it's a handoff to Swift in the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, 7 points off their turnover by Lamar Jackson. Still going to be a big game for both these offenses, but also could be a defensive game. Both these defenses can hold their own. Going to be a handoff there. The first one to Henry for a gain of 8. Lamar looking over the defense, another handoff to Derrick Henry. And they're going to say short. So dropping back, looking quick pass left side, big hit, but retains it. That's likely with the first down. Going to be a play action, looking pressure over the middle, finds his man, and he breaks away. And that is the ups and downs of football. Bateman this time wins that route on what is a blitz man coverage, no safety help, and Bateman puts 7 on the board. Williams under center, handoff to Swift, trying to go to the outside, quickly stopped. And now he is down. He will be out, going to the locker room. He'll be done for the remainder of this game, so we're going to have to rely on Johnson, Ott, and Skibidow. Here we go, going, and that's in traffic. Luckily, it wasn't picked off. And there it is, a broken collarbone for Swift. And Ott's going to check in, dropping back, looking. Late pass and picked off. He avoided the first pass. The second one's not as lucky. And there it is. The tables have turned quickly. It is a 14-7 lead by the Ravens. Just not a great decision on that. I waited too long trying to go with Otts. It has to be a quicker pass. So starting from the 30, dropping back. As time, finds Turpin with that speed, passing the 50, big hits down at the 49, dropping back again, looking, hit as he throws, and then complete, maybe had DJ Moore deep. Dropping back again, looking. They send 5 on that one. Turpin on the outside gets another grab, good in and out routes on the first down. Pitch out to Rojo, and Roshan's not going anywhere. Gonna be a handoff this time to Ott, and a big hit. It's 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking, has time, gonna go short to Burden. Burden's gonna try to get the first down, and he has it. Flag is thrown on this one. It is a handoff to Roshan, and well, that penalty's thrown at the line of scrimmage. It will be an offsides by a Jobo. Dropping back, looking, trying to set up a screen. Quick throw to Moore, and Moore is bouncing off defenders and blockers. Makes it a 2nd and 2. Handoff to Roshan, getting the first down to the 8. Looking here, Williams has time, going over the middle. That's going to be at the feet. He was wide open trying to get Cole Kmet. Trying to set up now an RPO, and Luther Burden is swallowed up there. Out of the shotgun, 3rd and goal, dropping back, has time, trying to get some space and nowhere to go. So we do add on a field goal. It's a 4-point game. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry, and only again a 1. Looking here, has time, blitz, quick throw left side, and that's going to be near the sticks for a 3rd and short. Dropping back again, quick pass. I believe that's too likely for the first down. A handoff here to Henry. Big stiff arm. We know he's a stiff arm artist as he picks up 8. Quick throw right side, and Jalen's all over Bateman there. Wait, 1st and 10. Pitch out. Looking. Hit there. Stiff arm through Sanborn and cleaned up by Amos. Going to be a play action. Looking. And down he goes. It's Montez Sweat with the sack. It makes it a 3rd and long. 13 yards looking. Going over the middle. That's almost picked off by Baker. Kind of just stopped and swatted down. A little bit of contested catch. And here, a broken play trying to set up a screen. And, well, the Bears still struggling on offense. Dropping back, looking. Blitz is picked up. Goes in, finds a gap in the defense, and hits DJ Moore to the 38. Going to be a give to Cam Skibidow up the middle for 2. Setting up a screen here. Jade Knott's going to want to get it. A lot of traffic there, and that is luckily it's not picked off. Dropping back. Another good scheme there out of a run zone blitz scheme looking thing, and I was completely fooled. On the next drive here, though, from the Ravens, are going to pick up a first down with the first one. Man in motion here is looking like he's going to get the ball quickly. We can't let the second tight end do that. Handoff, hit in the backfield, bounces off, and it takes a sea of Bears. We had a good stop there. 2nd and 9, another handoff to Henry. And trying to fight through that tackle. Only a couple. Man in motion, looking. Has time over the middle and bounces off a Montez Sweat sack and gets the first down. It is the dynamic playmaking of Lamar Jackson. A little bit of razzle-dazzle behind that before he dumps it off to Derrick Henry. And the next play, handoff to Henry for the first down inside the Bears 30. Henry still in the backfield through receivers left. Quick throw over to Henry. Open field and fighting is a big tackle by Amos. Dropping back, looking, going, the receiver's wide open. Lamar just puts it over his head. Stevenson was beat there, and it's just not there. A little bit of trickery. 4 receiver set left side, hits him up the seam for the first down. Quick throw right side, Bateman down inside the 5. 2nd and 2. Clock still ticking. Blitz is there, hit as he throws and incomplete. Looking here, another blitz, quick throw, and I don't know if that was dropped or Stevenson got a hand on it, but that's incomplete. They're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Goal line stand. Handoff. And the Bears rally to stop Derrick Henry. With a minute left, though, what can the Bears do? Dropping back, looking. Williams doesn't like where he is. He's going to scramble out, get the first down. Hold on to the football. And we're going to take our first time out. Dropping back, looking. Has time. Going to run again. And it's the hurry up. Clock's ticking to 35 seconds. Little blitz is picked up. Looking downfield. Didn't like anything down there. So goes out of bounds. 3rd and 1. Quick throw right side. Cole Kmet only moves the chains, but another timeout's required. Looking here. A quick Darnell Wright. Just struggling. Giving up that sack, so we give it to Ott. Ott with some speed out at the 30. 18 seconds left. 3rd and 6. Can we get something going here? Williams just waits too long. The man is wide open. Turpin hit hard, and that's incomplete. Going into the half, obviously, with only 8 or so seconds left. We're going to kneel it down, and that will be the half. 14-10. Both teams have turned the ball over, but at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what defense plays better. We also have a weird and funny thing. It is the Bengals being the Packers. So we win this game, we will tie the Packers as the 1 seed and in the division. So here we go. Williams, handoff to skip it out up the middle. Big hit, but holds on to the football. A play action here. We put Skip It Out up as the RB1. As this one's more bouncing on the outside, trying to use that block and a 1st down. So trying to use a little bit more of him because just Roschon Johnson doesn't have the speed. But we want to kind of put these guys in at various times and see who can do it. As Williams get out of the pocket to the 30, the 25, slide down at the 21 and a 1st down. Out of the backfield, looking again, quick throw. Turpin keeps the ball as a big hit there. And a handoff to Jay Knott up the middle, trying to fight for it and down near the 3rd and 2. Blitz off the left side and it gets home, so we're going to go for it. 2nd and 2. Dropping back, has time, trying to get it there and just overthrows Cole Kmet. So the Ravens will pick up the turnover on downs, and that's going to be incomplete. Looking, has time, quick throw to likely make it a 3rd and 4. Empty backfield set. Stretching out this Bears defense. Moved around the pocket, and it's an off-balance throw over the head of his receiver. Actually, I think that's a tight end. And picked off by TJ Edwards. He is looking like he's going to get another contract to be here in Chicago for the long term. And that is a big play, giving Caleb Williams and the offense the ball right back after turning it over on downs. That's a big one. Starting from the 18, handoff to Ott up the middle only for 1. Not getting a lot in this running game. Dropping back, has time. Finds the man over the middle. It's going to be taken into Moore for the touchdown. Flag is thrown at the line of scrimmage, though. We're going to have to see it. First indication is it's on the Bears, and that will be coming out. It is holding on Braxton Jones. So to make it a 2nd and 19, drop back, has time, going over the right side, has room in front. Caleb to the 10, inside the 10, down to the 6 and a 1st down. Empty backfield, looking, has time, and down he goes with the sack. No one's open, cover sack there. Dropping back again. Blitz is picked up. Going for it all. And Burton just cannot win that 50-50 ball. Williams trying to set up a screen. And that is played well by this Ravens defense. So we end up trying to make it a 1-possession game. So at this point, if the Ravens score a touchdown, it's still an 8-point game. We still have 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, though. But we just need that margin to be lower. After a 5-yard run, another handoff, and there's Derrick Henry up the middle down to the 45. Lamar looking over the defense. He's going to hand it off, and it's fumbled, but it's going to be recovered by the lineman. It will not be challenged, so that's 2nd and 15. Maybe they lost a yard. Quick throw left side, and that puts them to the 49, 3rd and 3. Henry in the backfield, dropping back. Has time. Lamar finds Henry, and that is incomplete. The both linebackers jarring it loose. So for the Bears here, looking, dropping back, has time, moving around the pocket. He's going to take off. Williams out of bounds at the 27. Williams 70 yards on the day off 6 carries. Handoff. Scoop it out and nowhere to go. That's a big loss. A big play by this defense. Dropping back. Caleb move around the pocket and down he goes. He had 2 receivers open, streaking down the right side. Would have been a first down, but it's a punt right back to the Ravens. Starting from their own 32. Handoff to Henry on the outside and down for a short gain. Got 3 tight ends set here on the outside, making couple men miss until Amos brings him down. 3rd and 1. Big one. Handoff up the middle, and that is a first down. Live formation, tight end right side motion. Handoff up the middle, and that is both linebackers coming down to crash on that one. Going to be a little RPO. Quick throw left side, and that's taken down quickly, likely. Only a 2-yard gain going. And that's a quick pass and a little stick route in the middle for the first down. Ravens are streaking. But here's one bouncing off the tackle, and the Bears this time rally. And it's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. RPO handoff up the middle, and that is cleaned up by Baker. 3rd and 10. Dropping back. Has time. Going quick throw over the middle, and that is stopped. A 4th and 2 kick for Justin Tucker. The snap is good, and that is an easy one for one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history. So 17-13 for the Bears. 8 minutes left to play or so in this game. Dropping back. Williams flushed out of the pocket and throws it out of bounds. Press up a screen to Ott. Drops back. Looking. And again, this one is covered quickly and easily. Trying to avoid the 3 and out. Dropping back. Williams finds Moore. Moore will get the first down into a sea of white jerseys. Skip it out with the handoff here. Bursting it back to the right side for a gain of 3. And we just can't get this run game going. Dropping back. Looking. Has time. And that's a big hit. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. And it's a 3rd and 7. Dropping back. And Darnell Wright beat again off the right side. Well, Ravens start from the 18. They can score and make this impossible. Big stiff arm by Derrick Henry. On the next play, though, a little bit of a receiver screen stick route thing does get him a first down. But play action here. Quick throw left side, and that's quickly gobbled up by Stevenson. Man in motion right side. Looking, pump fake. Looking downfield, doesn't like what he sees, going to put it over to Bateman and quickly crashing down, and that makes it 3rd and 6. Looking, has time, going for it all. It's a big hit by Amos, and then the ball is dropped. So it's up to Caleb Williams to orchestrate another game-winning drive. We see Woquan there in the zone, so we're going to have to give it over to Burton, and that's going to be a first down. Another shotgun set. Dropping back. Has time, and that could have been intercepted if the hit's not there. Trying to set up a screen, and it's batted down by the defender. 3rd and 10. More in motion. Looking. Fires it in. It finds Turpin just a step by Simpson. Skip it out. Checks in the backfield. Cuts it back to the right side. Best gain today is a gain of 7. Komet. Man in motion left side. Play action. They bite on that one, but the flag is thrown. The ball is batted. The penalty indication is on the Bears, and it's Darnell Wright getting hit with this one. Dropping back, looking. 2nd and 13. Overthrows Turpin. That could have been a touchdown. Empty set. 3rd and 13. Quick throw to Moore to make this an easier 4th and 3. Game on the line. Looking. Williams has time. Finds Turpin for the first down. Dropping back again. Quick. Hurry up and commit a contested catch down inside the 30. Clock's ticking. No timeout's going to be taking this close. Looking. He has him and misses Turpin again. Caleb Has to be accurate throws to those wide open receivers, but this time doesn't miss a strike to DJ Moore inside the 10. 48 seconds left. Williams looking, has time, trying to get out of this one, scrambling around the pocket, and down he goes. We'll take our first time out. Dropping back, 13 seconds left. Finds his man. Cole Kmet stopped at the goal line. Timeouts. We take it. We're going to risk it with one time. We're going to give it to Cam, skip it out. He goes in the end zone, and that is the ball game. Caleb has done it once again. Orchestrated a game-winning drive in back-to-back weeks. And Cam Skibberdow puts it in the end zone. And that will be the nail in the coffin. We're, of course, going to go for this to make it an easier 3-point game in case we have any funny business. And it's right up there and easy. An insane ending of these last couple of weeks. They're going to take it out from the 5 and try to return it. He's going to be taken down at the 4. Or with 4 seconds left at the 25. Last chance, the last play of the game. Looking. Going deep. It's thrown out of bounds. What is Lamar doing? And that will end the game. Caleb orchestrates another game-winning drive. This is crazy. Caleb has arrived. The clutch gene is here. And we have done a great job with this offense. Cam Skibberdow will be starting next week. We have to figure out who we're going to put Swift there because he's out, and so we got to figure it out. So here it is, Stat Dark. Another big win. Caleb Williams driving the team down the field. The clutch gene is still going in Chicago this year. We're getting lucky. We are getting lucky. However, injury to Swift might be something long-term. We're going to have to make some roster changes after this game. Caleb, 24 of 42, 263. No touchdowns. Did have an interception, and I believe he did rush for a touchdown. We'll see that here. Lamar Jackson, 190 in the air, 18 of 27, 1 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One was just one. Maybe he's off time with Bateman, but the second one, pressure's there from Sweat off the edge. I mean, Montez doing work. Forces the errant throw, and it's picked off in the center of the field. Rushing through the Bears here. Swift, 6 attempts, 10 yards, 1 touchdown before he went down with an injury. Caleb Williams, 70 yards on the ground. Skip it out. We're going to give him probably the starting reps. I think that's what we're going to do. Skip it out is going to get the starting reps. Jaden Ott will end up being role played in, and Roshan will be role played in there as well. I think it's time to see what we have out here. The Ravens, I mean, Derrick Henry, 64 yards. We played the run all day long today. And well, still 64 yards for the big bad man. Receiving, Bateman, 96 yards off 5 touchdowns and a TD as a long of 60. Beats Jalen Johnson after he gets the pick. Beats him the next drive. And well, that's what a give and take between a corner and a receiver does. DJ Moore, 8 receptions, 98 yards. Turpin, 5 receptions, 70 yards. I mean, we're having a hell of a day here. 1 drop, though, by Turpin was not great. Blocking gave up 1 sack by Bates, 4 by Darnell Wright. That's us scrambling around. Jonah Jackson gave up 1. Rosengarten gave up 1. When we look at defense, I mean, look at these sacks. 2.5 by Ajobo. Justin Jones at 2. Victor Demuke? Probably mispronouncing that. I'm definitely mispronouncing that. As 1. And then Adofe Owa only at a half sack. Interesting. Able to deal with the one on the left side, not able to deal with the one on the right side. Interception by Jonathan Jones. That was a TD there. When we look at ourselves, Amos is just putting it on right now. 4 TFLs. I mean, obviously Brisker is going to play when he comes back. Montez Sweat, our lone sack of the day. Interceptions by TJ Edwards and Jalen Johnson. You'll love to see it. An unlikely hero today is the ball handed off. Cam Skibidow. The unlikely hero of today. So I will see you guys back in the Madden tool because that's what we're going to have next. And we're going to have to make some roster changes because I think that Swift injury is likely a long-term injury. Let's see. It will be going to be a 7-week injury, so we need to worry about maybe bringing in someone off the practice squad, or maybe it's time that we look at pulling in an actual fullback. That is something we might have to do because yeah, this just isn't going to cut it. All right, week 11 recap. The Vikings moved to 6-4 after beating the Falcons 8-2. We kind of saw that in halftime. Steelers moved to 7-3 over a 2-point win over the Browns, 14-12. Rams a 3-point win, 36-33 over the 49ers. Eagles moved to 6-4 after beating the Commanders, 29-24. Broncos, another great start by Bo Nix and the crew, moving to 7-4 after beating the Cowboys. Bills 7-4 after beating the Patriots. Low scoring game, 19-6. The Saints are now not winless. They pick up their 1 win on the season. There will be no winless teams this season. No one will put up the record and beat the Lions 0-16 season. The Saints beat the Panthers 22-17. Derek Carr having one of the worst seasons probably of his career at this point. It all is down to the running game. Andre Miller, Jarquez Hunter is able to pull them ahead with 2 rushing touchdowns. Carr passes for a touchdown. Bryce Young not there. Had 2 fumbles, one by Bryce Young, one looks like by an undrafted guy, Amani Bailey, who had to come in. And well, hey, that's sometimes how it goes. You had Jatavion Sanders. I had to think about how to say that. $127, just not enough there for the Panthers. Interesting. Raiders beat the Colts 31-14. Texans moved to 6-4 after beating the Titans by 6. Bengals, we saw this one beating the Packers, and we saw that at halftime. Cardinals beating the Seahawks 27-10. The Chiefs trying to get back to 500 after beating the Jaguars. They need one more to move to 6-6. The Giants beating up the Lions 23-20, so a 3-point win there. And the Dolphins, a 27-9 win over the Chargers. Your bye week teams, the Bucks and the Jets. Impact performers, nothing really crazy. Will Shipley still having that good season with the Eagles with those 2 injuries to Saquon Barkley and not Kareem Hunt. It was Najee Harris. God, I can't remember his name. He's on the Browns now. He's their starting running back. Nick Chubb is who I'm thinking of. Romeo Dobbs, 2 touchdowns there. Theo Weiss, touchdown, 98 yards. Okay. Surprise performers, still Sanders and Shipley. Bryce Young, 281 and a touchdown. That loss. Terrence Marshall finally putting down somewhere. Sanders. And Watson continuing a decent year in Pittsburgh. And then their top rookie, Shadir Sanders, 23. 223 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Theo Weiss, we saw him. Colton Loveland, 9 receptions, 77 yards, and a touchdown. Cam Ward finally getting something going in Jacksonville, and Roman Hemley with the Rams. Weekly leaders, Shipley with 2 touchdowns. Jordan Love with 4 passing touchdowns. So Douglas, pretty good game by the Packers, even though they lost. Injury report. Swift is going to be out till the end of the season. Week 18, that is a big one. That is a big one for him. Micah Parsons Torn rotator cuff. He will be out for the remainder of the season. Quiddy Pay also out. Dylan Trevis will be out. I mean, a lot. The injuries are stacking up. We probably, I mean, I put down the injury bit, but I think the tools or whatever kind of does that whole thing. Loser teams. User teams won the lottery. I mean, there still needs to be some management in that. Now our roster at this point, with that down, we're down to 3 running backs. We don't want to go down to any more than that. When I look at the practice squad, I do have Trey Sermon here. It's everything kind of favors us, I think, on offense. Wow, that red zone efficiency is identical. Passing yards favors them, and so does third down conversions. On defense, we're better in points, better in rush yards, better in pass yards, better in red zone efficiency. My turnover differential is a -2 right now. We need to get some more interceptions. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.